this is Christa with artisticvegan.com and welcome to another Artistic Vegan show. Today we are going to be making lasagna soup. I am so excited to share this recipe with you. It's going to be made in one pot. It's going to come together very simply. So if you want to make it one day after work or maybe after working out or any time that you want, you can put it together in a pot and let it come together, simmer, the flavors will come, and before you know it, you'll have a hearty, delicious, comforting meal. I can't wait, so let's get right into it. I'm pretty hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and make our dinner with you tonight. You're going to need gluten-free lasagna noodles, one package, about 8 ounces, a half pound to a pound of your favorite vegan sausage. I'm using my recipe that I recently made in a show. It's the sun-dried tomato and basil version. Or you could also use tofurkey or your favorite if you want to go store-bought and not homemade, that's fine. Some fresh basil leaves, 1 large onion chopped. I went for a white onion, you could use red, as well as 4 cups of freshly chopped tomatoes. You could also use a 28-ounce can if you prefer. In addition to that, you'll want 3 to 4 cloves of garlic minced. I went for 4 cloves minced. We love garlic and it's really good for you. A tablespoon of Italian seasoning. I mixed a mixture of oregano, thyme, and rosemary. You could use your favorites. And 7 cups of vegetable broth. I have a homemade version here. You could use store-bought, a low sodium variety, and you can either saute in vegetable broth or oil. It's up to you. I'll also show you how to make some vegan cheeses, basically just out of cashews and nutritional yeast and a couple spices. So I'll show you that up close when it comes time. In the meantime, we'll get started with our soup. To start, I've added about half a tablespoon to a tablespoon of avocado oil in a medium to large pot. Once that gets hot, I'm going to add my vegan sausage and onion and saute it for about 5 to 6 minutes until it's colored, maybe taking it up to 10 minutes. After about 6 to 10 minutes and you have some nice color and it smells delicious, add the garlic and let it come together for about 30 seconds. And then add the broth, the tomatoes, the Italian seasoning, bring it to a boil and let it simmer for about 20 minutes. Once the soup is boiling hot, reduce the heat and simmer for 20 minutes. After you've driven everyone wild in the house with the scent and 20 minutes have passed, you can add the noodles. Break them up into bite-size-ish pieces and allow them to cook to your desired consistency, 10 minutes or more, until al dente or until your preferred consistency. And my husband did come and sample and said it's coming along very nicely. You can make your Parmesan, which is simply 1/2 cup of raw cashews. I'm sure roasted are fine if you have them. 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast and 1.5 tablespoons of garlic salt. You could also use garlic powder and salt. Blitz that together until it is the consistency you desire, nice and fine, and we'll reserve that for the Parmesan cheese section. For the mozzarella, add 1 cup of water to a blender or a food processor, 1/4 cup of cashews, 2 tablespoons of starch. I have potato starch, 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast, a teaspoon of onion powder and garlic powder, and salt. I think I have a little less than a teaspoon of salt. You can go with about 1/2. And a squeeze of lemon. Blend that until smooth. Scrape down the sides and blend again, and we'll heat it on the stove until it gets nice and thick. Once your noodles are done, stir in your basil. I did chop mine up a little bit. Ugh, it smells so good. We cannot wait to get our hands on this. And also pour in the Parmesan cheese. Now that we've added the basil and the Parmesan cheese, you can give it a test and see if you want to add any salt, pepper, red pepper flakes, whatever you'd like. I really don't think it needs anything, so I'm going to serve it up. Now you can put your cheese on top or in the bottom. Take a big dollop, place it in the bottom of the bowl. And then serve yourself up some soup. One for me, one for Gerald. My mouth is watering. Look at that. You can kind of stir it up as you eat and just dig in. Heaven in a bowl. And you know, you can always make an extra batch of cheese if you want to put a little extra on top, make it pretty. Go for it. There you have it. Lasagna soup made vegan. I actually didn't think of this idea on my own. I was watching Laura in the Kitchen. I love her show, and this was inspired from that. And now look, we get to have it 100% vegan. We're gonna go enjoy this. I can't make my husband wait any longer. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been Christa with artisticvegan.com, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!
Look at there! Magic food for the horses. Works every time. Look what I found. You guys don't like these, do you? Your nose is shivering like you really need some. You want one of these? You need another one? You guys like those, huh?